Hello, are you ready to hear my poem? Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jason. Of course, Yuri. I made the poem just for you. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you all. Nah. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. Yeah, pretty much. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Alright, Natsuki, I'll take your bet. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. You read manga? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Yep, so I'd say so. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Jason always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. I was sure having fun with that poem. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Wait, are you implying I'm at your house? I'm not at your house. How dependable. Yeah, you know, you got that right, Yuri. You got that right. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Women. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Well, Yuri, you could be my friend too. Come on, more the merrier. How come? You and Jason can become good friends too. Exactly, Sayori. I like where your head's at. Anyway. Sayori. Don't say that. No. We're kind of a good friends. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Oh, really? Is it some tea? If it's some tea, she has my heart. Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't lie. Yeah, don't be shy, Yuri. Own it, okay? It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Oh, you can't back out of this. No, you gotta. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. It's a big deal. It's huge. We gotta deal with this. We gotta plan it out. Just checking the timer. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Clearly, I'm just kidding. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Aw. I didn't want you to feel left out. Aw, Yuri. You didn't have to. Come on. You didn't have to do that. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Oh man, Yuri. You get me fired up. I want to read this book. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She doesn't. She just is, man. Come on. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. I just rip it out of her hands. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Didn't you forget about your poem? I want to see my poem. I really want to see my poem. I want to know what nightmare I wrote. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. That's my guy. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. That's fair. Yeah. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh man, Yuri's dropping some hints, dude. You better start reading that book right now. Go sit beside her, open it up, and start reading it. And good. Oh. No music. This is good. We have some developments happening. Okay. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. This game did a good job at making them cute, man. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. She's thinking about you, man. She's thinking about you. You gotta go for it. Shoot your shot. Ask for her number right now. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Oh, she's reasoning. It's a reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Jason? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a stranger perspective. It's fair, yeah. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. It's okay. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Oh, dude, my brother, he is listening to me. He's listening to me. He knows. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book, install the prologue, and start just reading obscenely loud. I soon understand that what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Things are getting pretty steamy, man. Sorry, I was just... You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. Two peas in a pod we are. I mean... Here. This should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Wow, we are players. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. And then put your left arm around her shoulder, man. Come on. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Man, I would be losing it if this is actually me right now. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Sorry. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It actually kind of distracting me. Well, yeah, no kidding, man. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? For what? To turn the page. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. Are we met? I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Oh, she's actually looking over here. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Jason, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Almost threw up there. That's so embarrassing that you think that. What? Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Hey, Monica. We're reading the poem. I think it's about time we share today's poems. Yes, I want to see my poem. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Just slams it on my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Man, we are one sly dog. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. When she says that, that's our cue to be like, we're reading it together. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. Oh, dude. Never mind. We're not as synced as I thought. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Oh yeah, you better believe it. Yeah? My relaxation ends. No, we are relaxed. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. It's... I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Oh, how fancy. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh dear, what did I write? Who should I show my poem to first? I don't know. I'm sure I'll show it to everyone eventually. Since we've been talking to Yuri so much, we're going to give her a break. And Natsuki and Sayori are talking, so Natsuki... I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Oh yeah! Yes, it's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Hi. Eh? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. What do you mean? That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Please? No, I'm just kidding. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Oh dear, Natsuki. I felt something die inside reading that. That wasn't great. Yeah. I told you that you weren't going to like it. I didn't. That was very bland. No, don't lie. I didn't like it. What? Just be honest. I am. I'm not. I told him in the game, not me. Him not honest. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. I guess it. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Okay, now your poem's nice. I like it now. Yeah, I understand. I didn't understand the meaning behind it. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling like in the last line. Wow. Yeah. Wow. I wish I knew that before reading it. If I read it a second time, I'd like it better. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Sayori. This is a good poem, Jason. It's not. I wish I could see what I wrote. I really wish I could see what I wrote. Are you sure it's your first time? Yeah. Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. but that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of this club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Jason. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture on my motive here. No, she doesn't. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Oh, yes. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. It's okay. We'll see about that. Hold on, just want to see how long I've been recording for. About 51 minutes. Alright. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I actually really like that. That's a good poem. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? Look, buddy, this poem's actually awesome. From first glance, anyway. No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. Well, I skip breakfast all the time, and look at me. I'm a beam of health. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, we're gonna tick. We ain't no simp for Monica. Okay, she's last. Hey Yuri, how's it going? As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. I accidentally wrote a poem that she likes the best. That's funny. It's meant to be. It's destiny. We were meant to be together, Yuri. Yeah? What was that? Question mark? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. No. Complete opposite. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant... Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form a fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everything else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Everyone else, not everything else. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? All the handwriting is very nice and beautiful. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Too elegant for my brain. It went right over my head. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. It's good. I thought it was pretty. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. And it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. We are synced. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, Jason. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I did. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort and able to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Yeah? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know... I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Jason. Oops, sorry about that. Thanks, Monica. I mean, Yuri. Holy roll. Me too. Alright, Monica. Hi, Jason. Sorry. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Jason. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we're all learning to get past soon. Yeah. That's true. Hand Monica my poem. Tickle my lips. Great job, Jason. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. So I bet you were. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Well, yeah. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Goodness. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. I want to impress. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. Hole in wall? I don't like it. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright, it was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Whatever suits you, man. I don't know about that one. Well. It looks like you made it to the end of the video, and I couldn't be more happy for you. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a good time watching the video and all that jazz, you know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like and a comment and just have a good day, man. Come on, you gotta have a good day. I just want to thank God for letting me make this video for you guys. Thank you so much for watching again, as always. God bless you, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.